Chapter 6, Episode 12. In the future, when the human race is no longer paranoid and in a constant violent competition, the NSA will be an important data bank and search engine. You will be able to search a date with keywords to a conversation you had on the telephone and be able to retrieve that conversation. If you made a date with a friend and forgotten to write down what time or what restaurant, you can find out what was in an email you mistakenly deleted with the spam. I don't think it's too much a future thing. Oh, did I miss something? You can send recorded messages for free, many do. Oh, so NSA is pointless. Caprice popped up on her elbow and looked at Sally. She didn't even know her name was Sally. She was in the habit of calling her Murray as long as she was in Venezuela, but remembered her,
Venezuela,
but remembered her as Angela. I recognise your looks, sometimes even your movements, your smells, your voice, your eyes have the same brilliant colour, but they see differently. Your friendship feels genuine, but your perspective on the world is so different. Your mind isn't the Angela I knew. It isn't easy to believe. You and Billy. Do you have a way for Billy? He stares at me sometimes, not knowing who he's looking at until I move or say something. I still get the same thing sometimes when I surprise myself in the mirror. Must be weird being you. It's wild. Not quite used to seeing me in this body, but I am getting used to having Angela's body. I really love it. Caprice laughed. Me too. I waited months in a coma, with not much of my body, mostly dead. But enough inside was alive to live on machines. Angela was the first relatively healthy body that's had the right blood type and sex. It was a little older than me, but it was fit enough. They made me into this fit and beautiful woman. My body was not so pretty. It was never going to grow up to be half this pretty. I was just starting to grow my tits and almost look like a girl. Then I woke up with these. Holy fuck. Caprice laughed and looked at Sally's assets. Sally told Caprice a little more about growing up in the projects in Detroit with Billy as her only real friend. They had many adventures together. Some of them a little mean toward people who were mean to them. They had stolen cars just to smash them into store windows or drive them into the river. I asked Billy to steal me a car, like I often did. It was a game we played. He was usually test driver. We were racing through the streets and alleys with a beautiful old English convertible top off. We usually didn't go far before we left the car somewhere, like in a swimming pool or a duck pond. But this was a nice car. Billy wanted to see what it could do. I rolled a perfect joint with the weed we found in the glove box. We had the music loud. The first song on the play was New Moon Rising. I remember that. I don't remember the accident. My last memory was the bright red sports car that was ours for the night. Billy driving like an idiot, playing air guitar and scratching parked cars as he swerved around. Billy says he remembers looking at me, smiling at him, before he woke up in the clinic with his updated and amended body and me with Angela's. Bloody hell, we got smeared by a big truck. The company rebuilt us, updated us to premium editions while they were at it. Fuck me. Say, bruv.